So let us continue with the lesson motion. And in the lesson motion, we are actually now seeing the derivation of equations of motion by graphical method. In that, first we have seen velocity time relation, that is v is equal to u plus at. Now we will see from the same graph equation for position time relation. Again we have considered one velocity time graph. Okay, in that we have considered an object moving with initial velocity v, which moves with uniform acceleration and reaches a final velocity v in a time interval of t seconds. So OA represents the initial velocity u, BC represents the final velocity v, OC represents the time taken. This is velocity axis, this is time axis. Okay, OA represents initial velocity u, BC represents final velocity v, OC represents the time t. We have drawn AD perpendicular to BC. This you have already written earlier. So ADCO or OADC becomes a rectangle. So if OC is equal to T, then AD also becomes equal to T. And earlier in the derivation of velocity time relation, you have seen BD, this BD is equal to what? V minus U. You can turn the pages and see. So BD is equal to what? V minus U. Okay. So, and to derive the equation for position time relation, we know the distance covered by the object is given by the area under the graph, that is VT graph. That is area OABC. So area OABC gives the distance covered by the object in a time interval of t seconds. So area OABC is equal to, area OABC is equal to area OADC, that is area OADC, this area, that is rectangle, plus area ABD. ABD is the area of this triangle. So area OABC, this full area will become equal to area OADC, that is this area of this rectangle, plus area of triangle ABD, that is this area. And you know, the area under the graph or area enclosed under the graph is gives the distance, and distance is denoted by the letter S, is equal to area OADC. OADC is a rectangle. Rectangle formula for area formula area is length into breadth. So we'll take length as say AD and breadth as what you can say, length will take as AO and breadth will take as OC. So OA is equal OA into AC. So area of this rectangle OADC is OA into OC, plus area of this triangle ABD is half base into half height, half base into height. So half base is AD and height is BD. So S is equal to OA. OA gives the initial velocity U, OC gives the time interval T, then plus as it is, half as it is, AD. AD is nothing but equal to OC. So if OC is T, even AD will be equal to T. And BD we have seen earlier. This BD is equal to what? V minus U. So S is equal to this UT plus half T into, from position time relation, I will write it here, You know V is equal to what? U plus AT. So what will be V minus U? V minus U should become equal to what? AT. So S is equal to UT plus half this T into what is V minus U? V minus U should become equal to AT. So S is equal to UT plus half. A I will write as it is, T into T is T square. So S is equal to UT plus half AT square. This is the second equation of motion or position time relation. See once again, in the velocity time graphs, we have considered an object moving with initial velocity u. Initial velocity u represented by OA, which is equal to u. Final velocity is represented by BC, which is V. Okay, and OC gives the time in which its velocity changes from u to V. And earlier we have seen BD is equal to V minus U. And since this becomes a triangle, OADC becomes a rectangle, OADC becomes a rectangle. So area of rectangle is what? Length into breadth. And since OC is equal to T, the opposite sides of a rectangle are equal, so AD is also equal to T. Okay, and distance covered by the object is given by the area enclosed under the graph. So area enclosed under the graph is OABC. So area OABC you can write as full OABC is equal to OADC, this area, plus area ABD. This area OADC is the area of rectangle. So that will be equal to length into breadth, OA into OC. And this area ABD is the area of triangle, half base into height, half into AD into BD. This one. Okay, so OA is equal to U, OC is equal to T. That's what I have written. Then plus this half as it is AD. AD is the same as OC. If OC is T, AD is also equal to T. And this BD we have seen earlier is equal to V minus U. And since we have the first equation, V is equal to U plus AT, so AT becomes equal to V minus U. So in place of V minus U, I have written AT here. So S is equal to what do you get? UT plus half A T into T is T square. This is the position time relation. Okay, this equation is derived from graphical method, from velocity time graphs. Next we will see equation for position velocity relation. Now position is the S distance and velocity is V. Position velocity relation from the same graph, okay, from the same VT graph, distance traveled by the object is given by the area enclosed under the graph. So distance S is equal to area of the trapezium OABC. That is this trapezium OABC. Okay, and area of trapezium is given by half into h, that is height, perpendicular distance between the two parallel lines, into A plus B. A and B are the two parallel sides. So area of trapezium OABC will be equal to half into perpendicular distance between the parallel sides. These are the parallel sides OA and BC. So perpendicular distance is OC, parallel sides are OA and BC. So perpendicular distance is OC, parallel sides are OA and BC. OA is equal to U, BC is equal to V, and OC is equal to T. You can see here, OC is equal to T, OA is equal to U, BC is equal to V. So you get